So I'm going to teach you how to change your stretch res for Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. Everyone's been having problems with stretch res, but I've been getting comments saying how have you changed it and how have you kept it. So I'm going to show you the video on how to have stretch res, and yeah, let's get into it. So first, what you want to do for AMD users, which is me, I go into AMD Adrenaline Edition. So let's load that up. So AMD Adrenaline Edition, we have a bunch of different options, but the one you want to do for your stretch is go to the settings, top right, click that and go to display. Now down here we have all these custom resolutions. This is my one I use. I often use, before I used 1550 by 1050. 1050 instead of 1080 is just a lower like res, makes you have better ping on FPS because it's not 1080, and the first number is just your stretch. So you would do create new, put whatever you want res you want in here. So 14, let's just do random one, so let's do 1650. Whoops, 1650. Do 1080, let's do 1050. 1650 by 1050. Now timing standard, you can either do CVT, this will change, it's fine, no different, or reduce blanketing. I use reduce blanketing. Now you create, the screen will go black, but it's fine, that means it's created. Then you want to go, you can just close this out now. Then you want to go to your local file, so percent local app data percent. This file will come up, press enter. You got all these settings. You want to go to your Fortnite game, scroll down a bit till you find Fortnite game, click on that, saved, config, Windows client. Now you have a bunch of these. You want to right click on game user settings, properties, and make sure this is unticked, otherwise nothing will save. Press OK and go into your file. Now we have so much coding. This might seem very difficult to understand, but if we scroll down we will see our res. So we've got different res here. So your desired screen width and your last confirmed desired screen width will have to change to your screen width you have now, otherwise this will not work. You have black bars and the crosshair will not go to the end of your screen. So the one I just put in was 1652, so 1652 by 1050, and then 1652, whoops, 1652, and then make sure these are correct, otherwise this will not work. Make sure that's correct, otherwise this will not work. Do the same with your last confirmed resolution and resolution size. That's the most important one. Make sure you do everything the same, which I'm doing here, for your own res. And that's all you have to do. Now, very important, make sure you do file, save, and exit out. If you want to make sure that it's saved, go back in. Should be all saved here. Two values, come out. Now people say to do read only. If you do read only, nothing will save after you changed it. So if you have full screen on right now, it will still be on full screen. You change it to windowed full screen, which I'll show you in a minute, it will not work. So make sure this is unticked. Once you've done that, close out of everything, and now you want to go to your display settings. Scroll down until you find the display resolution. Now my screen will go weird because I'm recording, but you want to go to 1650 by 1050. This will now be a res. Remember, this is for AMD, so NVIDIA, I'm not sure. It will be for a different thing. I think it might be the same, or just save in your NVIDIA control panel, whatever it's called. So select this, screen will stretch. You can see that my screen is now stretched on recording. Press OK. You'll probably have to go to advanced display and make sure that's on 240. Close out that, and I will stretch this screen out. There you go. Now this is stretched. This will happen. All your apps and stuff will go modded up. Just make sure you don't have to put them back, but it will just be for a different one. I have stupidly put Epic Games on my second monitor. Now, you want to load up your Epic Games, and another very important thing, and then go to manage and verify the files. This will make sure you haven't crashed when you started it. So just make sure you verify. This would take like 10 seconds. Put Windows full screen on. It will already be on Windows full screen because I have been playing Windows full screen for the whole time. But for you, all you'll have to do is change from full screen to Windows full screen. And the reason why you have to do this in Chapter 2 Remix is because I think they've messed up with the game files or something, and you cannot do stretch frames on full screen anymore until they fix it. So the only thing you can do is play Windows full screen. And another cool thing, you don't have to like tab. You can't tab. You can just press Windows. It will come up. So that's pretty nice. See, this will be stretched now. For you, it won't because you'll be in full screen. But when you're on Windows full screen, it will be stretched. It'll be like this. What you want to do is go to your settings and see Windows full screen. You're gonna be on full screen. You're gonna be on this. This may be your screen. This may be what it says, 1920 by 1080, or it'll be your desired stretch, but it will not be stretched. It's weird. But all you need to do now is change this to Windows full screen. Now it says 1920, but if I apply, it will be 1650 by 1050. And then your stretch will be, it'll be stretched now, it'll be fine, everything's stretched, and you're good to go.